changed the design. So the new layout of the buttons are in a row on the right side, and on the top is the function key. You can press it to activate the scanner. Okay, and below it is the home key, volume up and down, and the power key. Okay, now let's have a look at the ports. Okay, as the default configuration, it has a USB 3.0, 3.5 millimeters jack port, and a mini HDMI port. Yes, it is not a standard HDMI port, but a mini HDMI port. And a Type-C port. It is not only for transmission, but also for fast charging. And if you remove the battery, you will find the TF card slot and the SIM card slot. Besides, we have reserved. All right. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry for that. Besides, we have reserved. Sorry. We have reserved the spare space on the motherboard for you to customize one more port. Okay, we provided 3 options: a USB-A port, or a RJ45 Ethernet port, or DB9 serial port. Great. And now let's have a look at the battery. As I have just mentioned, it is a removable battery. Yes, removable battery, and the capacity is 5,000 milliamp hour. It can be incessantly used for 9 hours. And maybe you will have the question about, hey man, it's 2022. Why should removable battery? It is obsolete. Okay, just remember, just imagine about this. If you are doing a field work in a more area, and you look around, there's no building, much less electricity. So how do you charge? How do you charge your computer when it is running out of power? So my suggestion is just buy one more piece of. Okay, sorry, something wrong with the sound. So let's just stop it. Okay. Hello, can you hear me? Hey, anybody there? Knock, knock. Hello? Anybody there? Hey, how are you? Okay, let's go on. I've just talked about the battery. Yes, it is removable, and it is very useful when you are doing the field work in a more area or something, some outdoor places. Okay, when it is running out of power, you can just exchange it. You can just change a new one and go on working. All right, and as a industrial grade computer, the scanner is always integral, right? Yes, we as the default configuration, we have equipped the T7 series a barcode scanner. But if you have higher demand, we can provide you a professional QR code scanner. Okay, now let's have a look at the rugged features. Yes, the T7 series is rugged tablet, and our company as someone who have been working in this industry over 20 years, right? We're really something of an expert for ruggedized electronics. So the T7 series, both 17J and 87J has passed the military standard 18G test. And the water and dust proof level has reached IP65. And about the 18G test, it includes vibration test, drop test, high and low temperature test. And about drop test, the devices should be dropped from 1.22 meters high, 26 times. That means our product is really tough and durable. Okay, and what accessories do we have? They provide you a docking charger, car charger, vehicle mount, hand strap, back strap, and shoulder straps. And about the docking charger, I like to have more words about it because it is not only for charging. It also provides you more ports. You can see on the back, there's a Ethernet port, a serial port, USB port, and a Type-C port. Okay, it will extend your connectivity of your computer. All right, now let's have a contrast between 87J and 17J. As you can see, all of the parameters are the same, except as I have just mentioned, there's a reserved port space. Do you remember? It is not. It is only for 17J, not for 87J. Don't forget about it. And because the 17J is heavier and bigger, right? So we have equipped it with a shoulder strap and a back strap. And we have also tested these two devices by the testing softwares. Given by 3D Mark, the 17J got few scores than 87J, but Master Lu gives 17J more scores than 87J. Okay, and in comparison with their predecessors, I-86H and 16H, the result is standing out a mile. Yes, to some extent, they have made a revolutionary advance. Yes. Okay, and you may ask me where do we use this kind of rugged tablets? Okay, it can be used in the petrol inspection. It can be mounted on the vehicles such as fire trucks and forklifts. You can also use it for the automobile repairing. And about the forklift scenario, this is very typical because the driver can check the inventory by the computer to make sure where to put the freights on or pick them up. And all of the process will be recorded by the computer. So you don't need to worry about making mistakes anymore. All right, that's all about the T7 series. Here comes the T21 series. Yes, I-20J and I-10J. I'm going to simplify their name to 10J and 20J, okay? It has also been upgraded in the processor, the memory. It has an optional module and the special cooling system. Now let's go into details. And about the processor, it has equipped with the 11th generation of Celeron N5105. Also quad-core with 4 threads. The first frequency is 2.9 gigahertz. A little bit faster than the N5100. Yes. And about the display. Yes, the 10J has a 10.1 inches screen and the 20J has a 12.2 inches screen. Both of them are high definition and high brightness. The brightness of the screen is up to 700 nits. That means you can use it outdoor for some field work or something like that. You can read the informations clearly in the sun. All right, it's very useful for people who work outside. And about the memory, yes, we have equipped the T21 series with 8 GB RAM and 128 GB ROM. It is a PCI Express solid-state disk. What's the problem? Something wrong? Okay, and it is extendable up to 512 GB. All right, after the memory, let's have a look about the wireless connectivity. The T21 series supports the 4G network, and the positioning supports GLONASS, BEDO, and GPS. The Bluetooth version is 5.0, and it has an NFC module. Yes, you can use it for the identification. All right, and now let's have a look at the ports. The T21 series has a DC port, USB Type-C port, SIM card and tap card slots, headphone jack, USB 3.0, and a mini HDMI. And about here, yes, this module. This is customized. We provided 4 options in RG45 Ethernet port, RS212 a serial port, and we can provide you 1 more USB port, or if you need, we can provide you a scanner here. Okay? And about the cooling system, yes, as I have just mentioned, it's very special because for the rugged tablets, it's very rare. Because it's rugged, you have to consider about water and dust proof, right? But we have made a breakthrough about this technology. The active fan is isolated from the motherboard, so you don't need to worry about the water. It cannot go through these grates into the motherboard. Okay, so the water and dust proof level is still able to reach IP65. And about the security, yes, we have equipped this series, the fingerprint identification module, and we have equipped the T21 series TPM 2.0 to protect your personal data and your company information. All right, a glimpse of the accessories. Yes, we provide you the docking charger, car charger, hand strap, handles and vehicle mounts, something like that. And the same, the docking charger is not only for charging, but also provides more ports to extend your connectivity. Okay, yes, and about the carry handle, it's something like this. Something like this. You can take this, such as you can take this like a briefcase, very handy. All right, and a contrast between the 10J and 20J. Apparently, there's no apparent differences. All of the parameters are the same, except the size and the scores given by the testing softwares are almost the same. Okay, and the same question, where do we use the T21 series products? Because it's got a faster processor, so it can be used for more different circumstances, such as the railway patrol inspection, fleet management, or warehouse management. I won't go into details because later on I'm going to call one of my colleagues who's very experienced to share some real cases to help us to understand. Okay, now here comes today's top dog. Okay, i22J. This is a 2-in-1 computer. Okay, and a glimpse of the parameters. First, here comes the predecessor. Sorry, here comes the processor. Okay, the processor. Yes, it has the same processor as the T7 series. N5100, 11th generation Celeron, manufactured in the 10 nanometers technology, quad core with 4 threads. And about the display, let me show you the display. It is 12.2 inches, and it is 10 points multi-touched. Of course, it is high brightness and high definition. Besides, it is running the Windows 11 operating system. It's rare in this industry because most of the rugged tablets are still running the Windows 10. Yes. And the high brightness always, what are you talking about? Sorry. And the high brightness screen can provide you clear images outside, even in the sun. Okay. And as a 2-in-1 computer, two-in-one computer. It is able to be attached with a keyboard. Yes, we use screws to fix the computer with a keyboard. Then you can use it as a laptop. As we all know that we tap with a keyboard will match faster than use the touch screen, right? Okay, this really boosts your work efficiency. Okay, now here comes the wireless connectivity. 22J supports dual band Wi-Fi, 3G and 4G network. The Bluetooth version is the Bluetooth version is 5.0. And the most important part is I22J supports 5G network, but it is optional. If you need, we can provide you the 5G version for you. Okay, and the same, the GPS, GLONASS, and BeiDou. We all support those positioning systems. Okay, and this is also an industrial grade computer. That means it has a scanner, and we have equipped the 20J a really premium scanner. It is 5 million optical resolution, and it is a QR code scanner. The scanning speed is 50 times each second. All right, the most important and the most interested part is the ports, right? Apparently, it has much more port than the T7 and T21 series. It has USB 2.0 and RS485 serial port and RS232 serial port. On the other side, it has a 3.5 millimeters headphone jack for microphones and earphones, a USB Type-C port, HDMI port. Yes, this is a standard HDMI port, not the mini HDMI. Double USB 3.0, a high-speed RG45 port. Besides, on the bottom, there is a toggle pin interface. Inside the backboard, there's the SIM card slot and TF card slot. And much as the T7 series, as the 17J, we have reserved the spare space on the motherboard to provide you one more customized port. All right. Now let's have a look at the battery. It is apparent, right? On the backboard, it's big. Okay, very special. The i22J has two pieces of batteries, a bigger one and a smaller one. As the bigger one, the capacity is 6,300 milliamp hour, and the smaller one is 1,000 milliamp hour. And if you should just press P1 and P2, the function keys simultaneously to change the working battery. Then you can change a new battery when it is running out of power. And we have equipped the 22J a real-time clock battery. We usually call this RTC battery. That means you won't need to reset the system clock anymore after you change the battery. Yes, it supports fast charging. Get fully charged just requires 3 hours, and the voltage is 65 watt. Okay, with fully charged, it can be incessantly used for 8 hours. All right, now here comes the rugged features. Yes, I have talked about it many times because we are the company whose expertise about this. Okay, and it also has passed the military standard 18G. It can normally work. From -20 centigrade to the 60 centigrade, and the water and dust proof grade has reached IP65. Okay, and about the accessories, commonplace docking charger, hand strap, back strap, keyboard, and it supports a stylus. A comparison with its predecessor, i22K. Apparently, it has upgraded in several parts, such as the operating system. New generation is running Windows 11, yes, and has upgraded in the camera. For the 22J, the front camera is 5 million pixels, and the rear camera is 8 million pixels. The Bluetooth version has upgraded to 5.0, and it has a bigger battery. And if you need, we can also provide you an Android version. Yes, you can choose Windows version and Android version. Just consider about what you need. All right, and where do we use it? How do we use it? Yes, with the keyboard, it can handle more different scenarios, more different circumstances. And I won't go into details the same as the T21 series because my colleague will take over this later. Okay, now let's have a review because we have finished introduced the 5 pieces new generation of tablets. We have introduced the T7 series, the T21 series, and i22J. Okay, all of them are based on the Jasper Lake platform. What is Jasper Lake? A question. Okay, at the beginning I told you that it is the name of the 11th generation of Celeron chips. And all of them have been upgraded in the screens, in the cameras, and something else like that. Okay, as I have promised, now welcome my colleague, Laura. Laura, please.
Hey everyone, this is Laura.
Okay, this is Laura, and Laura is a very experienced customer consultant and has been working in this industry over 5 years. Now she has prepared some cases, some real cases, to help us understand where and how to use our product to help our business. Okay, it's your time, Laura.
Hey everyone, this is Laura. I'm so happy to be here and share you some intriguing stories to you guys. The 3 cases today I would like to share you are the real application scenarios of our company's products in various fields. The first case is about intelligent manufacturing. You know, some companies usually manage their warehouse by workers' memory, which can easily bring mishaps. So now the paperless work and intelligent manufacturing should be gradually put at the first place. Then the customer enterprise can collect the shifting information of goods. In my opinion, I summarize this process as 3 Ws.
What is 3W?
Oh yeah, it means when, where, and what.
I got it.
Yeah, it means you can handle the time of goods entering and leaving the warehouse, the position where they're placed, and what exactly they are. The most important is that it can easily reduce mistakes made by manual input and thus improve efficiency. As for real-time data, all of them will be uploaded to server, as well as transformation to ensure all management details will be quickly and accurately organized.
Okay, and for this solution, how is our product, such as the 87J, going to perform?
Yeah, because the operating environment in warehouses as our device can be subject to drops, dust, vibration, and extremely high and low temperatures. But no worries, our 87J has passed military standard A10D and IP65 tests, which can easily resolve any problem that may happen. Even with goods piled high in the warehouse, its powerful wireless connection still enables real-time communication, which is very critical to smoothing the operation process.
I got it. But I got a question for this case. Because sometimes when the freights get in and out the warehouse, we will meet some really big cartons. It's big and heavy. And I don't think the workers can move the big cartons with their bare hands. So by what kind of means we can materialize it?
Oh, okay, good question. Because we will know some workers couldn't lift so heavy cartons by themselves. So use forklift to move goods is very important.
Forklifts.
Yes. Okay, so the second case is actually about forklift application. At the beginning, we were told that our customer enterprise faces such challenges. First, unfamiliar with product information results in finding goods difficultly. Second, workers don't know the position of forklift, so that the measurement of forklift is chaotic. Third, the traditional process is very complex, slow, and difficult. Then our 17J makes its debut. It can support searching, positioning, and real-time data sharing, which helps improve working efficiency and enhance communication. With GPS, forklift position tracking, real-time dispatching, and monitoring become possible. What's more, the fastest route to the designated shelf will appear on the device, which means that the operator can finish their work in less time.
Okay, I got it. But all the cases you shared is about the warehousing and logistics.
Yeah.
Can you share us some different cases in other industries?
Of course. The third case is about inspection and maintenance. Before my introduction, I want to ask you a question. Listen, do you know anything about vessels?
Vessels?
Yeah.
Not really. But I guess I know there inside the vessels, there's some big rotating machines.
Yes.
And it should be working high temperature and requires periodic inspection. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, indeed. The marine environment is very humid and very hot in some geographical locations. The air is highly corrosive due to salt. So the traditional maintenance plan of ships asks it to temporarily close every 5 years or more frequent to have a comprehensive inspection. So this time is so long for vessel companies because they cannot go out for business until the maintenance is completed. But we can provide a good solution. Yeah, because we suggest our customer use our INTEL J with their own digital health system to have a predictive inspection. You know, a predictive inspection can solve man time, cost, and even find out problems quickly.
Wow, sounds great.
Yeah. So ship's engineer use our INTEL J to collect information and data and uploaded them to server. And then fleet manager and remote diagnostic experts can obtain the information directly. Then if any errors happen, so the experts can give some advice directly. It's very convenient.
Yes, indeed. Okay, something more?
No, but that's just about vessel inspection and maintenance because but it also can be widely in vehicle inspection and maintenance. Nowadays every family has a car, but a car needs inspection and maintenance once a year at least. So how can a car fixer identify the fault and causes of running vehicle without dismantling? Do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, they can use our products to connect with cars. Then they can quickly identify the routes and the causes and problems of the vehicle so that they can quickly identify the routes. Yeah, it can save much time and costs.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So I think the rugged products such as our rugged tablets, the T7 and T21 series, something like that, plays a very important role in the whole process of these solutions. Yes. Yeah. And do you have more to share with us?
No, about these three cases are what today I want to share you. But I still believe that we still have more few cases, but we will share you in the future if we still have chance.
Okay, me either. Okay, thank you, Laura. Thanks for sharing. Really impressive. Okay, and I believe that after Laura's sharing, all of us can easily associate our business to the products. Okay, it really helps your business. All right, before the end, I'd like to have more words about our company. Yes, our company is called Emdoor Information Company Limited, and we have been founded in 2004. And in 2014, we have started manufacturing the rugged electronics. So we are really something of an expert for doing this. And we have hired over 1,200 employees throughout the whole country, include Taiwan. Okay, then, and half of them are working for research and development. That means we really have the ability to solve the big cases, to materialize your demand. All right. Oh, I forgot this. Here are some questions asked by our audiences. Here's a question: are the T7 series products only different size? In addition to the size, the i17J has more ports than 87J. Okay. More questions? Okay. If you don't have more questions, please just if you have more questions, please just contact our sales. All right. They'll give you some professional suggestions. All right, and if you are really interested in our product or our company, please just contact us. Here are our official websites and our email address and our social medias. Please follow us to get the latest update or just contact us. All right, that's all about today's live stream. Thanks.